guys, Poshmark Q&A time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm actually filming this on friggin' election day, which is craziness. So many people are like fighting on Facebook. I'm just like, I can't wait for this shit to be over. First question. Please don't hate me for this question. I know that Poshmark does not allow third-party relisting apps. That is ingrained in my brain. But is it okay to use an app to cross-list from another platform to Poshmark? Poshmark told me to refrain from using third-party apps, so I'm going to refrain from using third-party apps. Next question. How do you get to be a host pick? They're talking about the in-app parties that Poshmark has 3 times a day? 4 times a day. There's no way to go about getting a host pick. There's no form to fill out or anything like that. It's just the hosts of the party randomly pick people. I'm actually hosting my 5th Posh party on November 14th. It's a Saturday at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So that's super exciting. I got the email this morning asking if I wanted to do it. I like hosting Posh parties because it brings a lot of traction and exposure to your closet, which is good. So yeah, the way that I go about choosing host picks is I'll post on social media. I've already posted on Instagram saying hey, if you want a host pick, comment with your closet. And then I have a listing in my Poshmark closet talking all about the party, and then people can comment on that as well. That's honestly where I get the majority of my host picks from. So you can search on social media. You can go to the parties ahead of time and I'll show you who the hosts are, and you can go to their closets and see if they have anything like that. And that's another way you can get a host pick. Next question. Have you experienced notifications from the same person on the same item over and over? I've had this happen a lot lately. For example, I had a lady like a pair of boots. I sent her an offer inside a bundle. A couple days later, I got a notification that she had liked the boots again. Then she bought the boots, and a couple of days after buying them, I got a notification that she had liked them yet again. That's weird. That makes me think bot. I've had people like something and then unlike something. And I think the reason they do that is to get me to go to their closet and check out their closet and maybe follow them. But I have people do that almost every day, it's annoying because if somebody likes something, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll send them an offer, and I'll realize they unliked it, and then I can't send the offer. I'm like, what the fuck? Stop playing games. It could just be a glitch. Maybe there's lots of glitches going around on Poshmark apparently right now. So I don't know. Has that happened more than once to you? Maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. Next question. All right, this is a long one. Can anyone tell me what is behind this strange occurrence? 3 weeks ago, I listed a new with tags La Femme gown using my own photos. I share 3 to 6 times a day. This week I updated the dress because I had not had any sales, strangely, for 2 to 3 weeks. When I went to update it to Poshmark and Facebook, it was not accepted on Facebook. So I checked Poshmark by searching my title words for this dress, and it turns out it was not sharing. No one could see the dress. I contacted Poshmark and got this email. Thanks for reaching out and apologies for the confusion. It sounds like your listing was flagged as a potential replica item by our validation system. This means the listing is currently in the process of being reviewed by a Poshmark specialist. Once the listing has been approved, it will be made public and visible to all Poshmark users. You will have the ability to share the listing at that time. However, if our team determines that the item is not authentic or that it is not a supported item, the item will be removed and you'll receive an email notification. Rest assured, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then they said, so I replied right after with this. My listing is the exact item as many other on Poshmark for La Femme. It cannot be in review for any legitimate purpose unless it is being reviewed by a competitor with the same dress, because there are many of these dresses for sale on Poshmark. This dress has been listed for weeks, so if that's the case, what is taking so long? This explanation is ridiculous, and you cannot give me that explanation while you stand by and have hundreds of copyrighted La Femme photos to show the world. My photo of that dress that I purchased is real and authentic. The photos prove it. Right after they received that email response, they put the item back to live. So it made me wonder, since I made no sales for the same length of time, what the hell was done to me, who and why at Poshmark? Oh my gosh, that's a lot to digest. I've never had anything flagged for it being a replica item or needing authentication. Never had anything flagged for that, so I'm not familiar with the process. There are glitches, like I just said, there are glitches going around on Poshmark, so maybe that's what is going on. Yeah, kind of weird that after you sent that email, your listing was back. I don't know. This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm gonna need help from you guys on this because I don't know. Last question is, are you still thrifting in stores now that things are picking up again with COVID? So I am. I'm not going as often as well, I'm certainly not going as often as I was pre-COVID. But I'm going like either once a week, once every 2 weeks. Partly because the last month has been insane. And I'm only going on the weekends when my husband is home from work. I'm not taking the kids out sourcing because you guys know I stay home with my 4 kids during the day. And plus I'm doing homeschool and just have a lot going on during the day, so I don't have time to go sourcing during the day, so it has to be on the weekends when my husband's home. But in my state, things are picking up again, and it's making me super nervous. Like today, we had the most cases that we've had since this whole fucking thing started because, you know, people are just being fucking idiots, and it's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating because I've been following guidelines all along, you know, no large gatherings, like just don't be a fucking idiot basically. And you know, there's people out there that are like, COVID is fake, I'm gonna go, you know, to a restaurant and drink with friends, have parties with friends. I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot, like stop, you're ruining it for everyone else. I just want to tell these people to stop being so fucking selfish, and you know, their parties can wait. Obviously no one wants to be stuck at home not being able to see friends and family, but if that's what needs to be done for this shit to go away, then we need to fucking do that. All right, I'm getting heated. Yeah, to answer your question, I am still thrifting, just not as often. And I think in the near future, I'm going to look for alternative ways to source because shit's hitting the fan again. So that is it for this video. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below. Send me a DM on Instagram or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is KeepinItRad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit. So thank you. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.